Okay, so we're midway through the Ugir fusion, and now that the last Dungeon Divers event finished a few hours ago, it was arduous. It took a lot of resources out. No doubt this one's going to be the same. So I do have a lot of gems. Uh, like I said, I started this fusion with over 8,000 gems. I still got 7,600 gems, so I'm not worried about that. As you can see, still got a couple of the pots there, the refresh the energy pots. But really what I'm counting on is I kept all of these multi-battles. I held on to all these multi-battles. I used quite a few through the last Dungeon Divers event. So the next Dungeon Divers event coming up, we're going to be weighing heavily into the gems here. Plus we'll probably be using all of these multi-battles. And I'm pretty confident that we're going to be able to get through that Dungeon Divers event as well. I'm not going to focus on the dragon early. I'm going to wait for that Dungeon Divers event. I'm going to do a bit of the dragon to make sure that I don't find myself lacking at the end of the dragon event, or the dragon tournament, I should say. But I'm definitely not going to go hard at it until the Dungeon Divers event starts, and then I'm going to dovetail that into the Ice Golem tournament. Like we saw as I discussed the schedule. So once the Dungeon Divers event, the next one starts up, I'm going to go hard into the dragon. Soft first, and then hard into the dragon in the middle, and then hard right off the bat into Ice Golem. And again, I'll be buying the pots along the way. So right now, next up is the Artifact Enhancement event and the Champion Training event. As I said, Summon Rush was already done. I did that with the voids that I had. I had 60 voids. And I didn't have to pull all of them, and I got all of that. So Summon Rush was pretty much a joke for me. So we're going to go into the Champion Training event. I've actually started this. And I'm pretty much all the way through. Got the big ones to go. But I've been running Nightmare campaign. I did rank up Emic, and I did rank up Lord Shazar. They have to be leveled up. As you can see, I've got lots and lots of void pots for Emic, and I might use the barrel on Shazar. Yeah, I think my other priorities to rank up now are going to be Blood Gorged, mainly because of the block revival and the fact that he is a force nuker. I think I need another force nuker for tag team, maybe live arena. I don't know. I'm going to also do Turlac. Why rare? Okay, so because I want to get my Shadow Key in the team really long. I want to complete that one. And now that I'm going to rank up Emic, I'll rank up Turlock, and then we'll see if we can pull something from the Shadow Kin. I don't know. And see if we can get that team roster towards the end. They've stalled out a bit now, and I want to get them going again. So those are two. I have enough chickens for another two, and I'm thinking, oh well, for sure, I'm thinking I'm going to do Sun Wukong. Okay, so yeah, I've left Sun Wukong alone basically. I got the 3-star from the event that they had, the Sun Wukong Chase or whatever it was. So actually, let's send him right now as well. Okay. There we go, 5 Ascension. So I'm going to rank him, and then I think I'll go with Royal Guard, and I don't know who the next one will be. Fergus maybe. I was thinking of Phoenix actually, pair with Blood Gorged again, and get, like I said, get some kind of block revival action going on the tag team. I think that might be interesting. As you can see also, I've got a lot of 4-star chickens. So I rank everything up as I go until they get 4 stars, and then once they become 4 stars, I start to look at them as, or at least level 44 stars, as assets. Because then you can rank them up, and then you can throw brews into the 4 stars that I have. Again, you can see a lot of 4 stars here. So I'll brew them up to throw them in. And then I'll rank my 40s up to make the 5-star chickens, add them into my existing 5-star chickens. and rank up to 60. So all told, that should be able to knock out the last one. So we'll come back when that's all finished. Okay, guys, so we're back after doing a lot of upgrading and stuff, and look, well, we got it. And not only did we get it, we got the Immortal Soulstone. Okay, because when I got here, I had not expended nearly as many resources as I thought I was going to. And I decided, well, oh, look at this, and where do we want to go in terms of return on investment? And I was really tempted to go for the book, but in the end, I went for the Immortal Soulstone only, because these are really hard to come by. And actually, I think these are harder to come by than these are, to tell you the truth, because you can get these in Clan Boss, and you can't get these in Clan Boss. So that was my reasoning there. So for return on investment, the cost was just a little bit too much, and you'll see why. Actually, here I'll go in, and I didn't need to upgrade as many 6s as I thought, because as you see here, I have my Sun Wukong now at 60. I have my Emic at 60. I have my Blood Gorged at 60. My Shazar at 60. And I brought my Turlock up to 60. And that was it. That's all I needed. So if we go back to the tavern, still see I have Phoenix and Royal Guard in hand. Okay, so I still have a lot of assets that I can use for the next fusion if I want. And take a look at this. I still have 24-star chickens. I still have 19 5-star chickens. I did use my barrel, but look, see the brews. See, I still have over 1,000 brews everywhere. And that was with, taking my my new 60s from 1 to 60, using the brews. I still have some 5-star chickens in terms of heroes. So I still have maintained a lot of assets. Now I could have burned a lot of those off going for that legendary book, but I decided no, stop there. And I'm still looking pretty good, and I got the champ training out of the way. Pretty simple and easy. So the next one's going to be artifact enhancement. So I'll come back later. But as you can see, I have over 45 million silver saved up. I have, if I need to sell, I've got plenty here of my artifacts. I've got loads of artifacts I want to sell. I've got lots of blues. I've held on to some. I have way too much that I need. Like always, of course, we know this game, right? You pile up your artifacts and accessories. So that's where it stands so far. This fusion's actually looking pretty easy. Like I said, long-term free-to-play, return on investment. Consider your wealth and your assets, use them wisely, and you can do it. And just play against the game. Don't play against other players. It'll be fine. I'm doing good. This one's actually pretty easy so far. Okay, guys, I'm back. I just went through and I just knocked out the artifact enhancement event. Okay, that was actually no problem, really. I made a lot of money. I went back and I looked at my jewelry, and you just got to ask yourself, really, how much jewelry do you need to hang on to? How many champs are you going to use? I pretty much sold all my blue rings that I had. And then actually I went into Sun Wukong. I had to finish off his build, so I had left 2 slots open. I needed his helmet and his shield, and I was going back and forth on how to complete his fatal and his perception, because I put in fatal, perception, speed. So I had these 2 slots open. As you can see here, I still haven't decided on what banner I'm going to put on. I did put on his crit damage amulet, and so I went and I forged a lot. Well, not a lot, but a bit of perception and fatal gear here. Sold off a lot, and then basically fucking around on him, ranking things up and ranking a bunch of artifacts and a bunch of accessories, figuring out which ones were the best. That brought me up to mostly what I needed to do the event. And as you can see, that event is complete, and I still have over 29 million silver. So artifact enhancement down, check. easy. Okay guys, so I'm back in, just started in on the Dragon Tournament, and like I said, I'm not going to go hard into this yet until the Dungeon Divers event, because nothing original about that. Like all the other content creators I've said always from day one, you want to maximize double up, so I'm not going to go hard here until Dungeon Divers event, and then I'll go through and really dig into it to complete this. So right now I'm just taking it easy, and I'll really ramp up, let the energy build, and then go hard. But what I've done here is I've just done a couple of comparative runs, and my first runs were on the hard. I have cleared all out stage 10 on Dragon, but when I farm stage 7 because that is my team is pretty much 100% farm. Call it 99 every now and then. Something strange happens in there. But anyway, double up 2 times 40. So I did 3 runs with 40. I got 102 tournament points, and that came out to an average of 0.85. When I did the math, 0.85 tournament points for each point of energy. And then, so going back into the normal dungeons, farming at stage 20, and I always do this just to prove that this is actually the most efficient. Just like Hell, Hades, and Ash, and all of them have always said, 20 is actually the most efficient, because I did 3 runs at 32 double ups, and I got 108 points, which came out to a little bit more than 1.1 tournament point per energy. So it's going to be stage 20 from here on out to this. So I'll check back in with you guys once I'm into the swing of it. And of course, thanks for watching.